Hey friends, welcome back to our 5th video in our 9-part video series about creating layouts and templates for cards that you can make all of your own. Today we're going to be playing with another shape. We are going to dive into triangles today, and so I brought a couple of other things that I wanted to use. So I'm using a paper cutter. And you're going to see how I'm going to use that in our first one. And then, of course, I have my dimensions through Stampin' Up! That I'm going to use to add a little bit of pop. And, of course, my glue stick. Those things. And if you do not have a paper cutter, scissors will work as well. We're going to start with our Fa La La card. And I've already added the sticker on to our sentiment onto our strip of paper, and we are going to use the polar bear die cut and this double-sided piece of paper. So what I love about our kits is that our card kits come with 9 pieces of double-sided paper, and it makes it really fun to be able to do some fun things with. And so today we're going to be using our paper cutter, and I'm going to cut some triangles that we are going to use for our project. And you're gonna see I'm just gonna cut a bunch of different angles, some big, some small, just to have some different varieties. And you will see what we're going to do with these here in a minute. So when I have showed you guys some of the different things, strips and fun things like that, this is going to be a technique that you can use. It's very simple. It just has to do with cutting a bunch of paper strips like so and utilizing it to make a background for our polar bear. So I have these all out in little strips. Now they're all shaped like triangles, you can see. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to layer these on here, and we're going to flip them back and forth, rotating them back and forth so that you can see just a fun pattern in the background. So we're just going to start by adding them in here. This one is fairly simple as well. Does not take a whole lot to create. To be adding them in here, strips upside down and right side up. And I'm going to do some on the other side just so that I can get a few more colors in there. And there is you can see no exact science to what I'm doing. It's just layering them on here a little bit at a time and rearranging them in different patterns. You see I got glue all over the place. That's fine. And then once we get done with this part, we are going to, oh, I didn't want to do that on that side. We are going to add these little strips. And I'm going to do one more right down the center here. There. So you can see kind of the idea. I got glue on my desk. There we go. Okay, now we're going to take our die cut, and I'm going to add some of our dimensions. Again, if you have been following along, you can see that I like to use all of the card of this strip. And we're going to add that right on here. This is our horizontal variety. And then I'm just going to use glue and add this little saying right there. And there you go. We've used our little triangle setup with our horizontal version. So much fun and so easy to do. All it takes is a little bit of the cutting and then just putting them in random orders on the back of the paper. So there is that version. And we're going to take our turkey. He is going to be in the vertical, not the horizontal. And what we're going to do is we're going to tear this piece of paper in half, but we're going to do it along the diagonal. So we have 2 triangles, and then what we're going to do is we're going to layer it like this. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like. This one is fairly quick and easy. It's again just tearing that piece of paper in half on the diagonal. Again, we're going to leave that border. Okay, and then we're going to glue the other side of the paper. And we're going to layer it in at an angle so the 2 pieces cross at the bottom. Again, leaving that nice border. And then you see we have a little bit of space up here at the top. We are going to add I'm going to use a little glue dot, and I'm going to add that bow tie on to the turkey. So I'm going to do that first. And then I'm going to grab some dimensions to make him pop off a little bit. And then we're going to add him right where that triangle meets. We're going to grab some glue and add that to the bottom. And there you have it, 2 versions of a triangle that you can use to create your cards. This is Wendy Cannon, Executive Brand Director with Tula 12. And if you found this information helpful, or you want to catch the other cards that are in this 9-part series, click the link below and you will head over to find all of the videos for this series. Have a fantastic day. Bye, friends.